Hi everyone, it's Graham again and welcome back to my channel. So today I am here with the My Chronicle book boxing for February 2022. As always, I have the crime and mystery box. I know what the book is and I'm so excited for it. It is so up my street and I cannot wait to dive in. So having said that, let's do precisely the diving in. So as always, I have not peeked, but I do know what the book is. It's got this lovely blue paper, as always, and I'm just going to unceremoniously rip in. And as always, the first thing that we come to is the spoiler card and the author letter, which I will come back to later on. If I can pop them there and they'll stay. This cushion might be in the way. There we go. Okay, so again, more paper worms, which yeah, we don't like in this house because they get everywhere, and the air-filled thingies that the dogs don't like. So I'll pop that aside, and I'll remember that it's there so that it doesn't get left behind. So the first thing that I'm seeing is this gorgeous My Chronicle book box bookmark, which on the back here, or it could be the front, it says, "You have a place in my heart no one else ever could have." And that's a quote from The Great Gatsby, and I hope that picks up there. That's really lovely. It kind of fits in with the time period of this book, which I'm so excited about. I think, yes, I will probably use this bookmark reading this book. So yeah, we'll pop that aside just now. The next thing I'm coming to, I can see that it's wrapped in bubble wrap, or stretch relief as I've heard it called. Now this looks incredible. Okay, so I'm seeing that there's like, I don't know if that's meant to be in there or not. It's like a little sort of piece of a necklace or an earring or something. I'm not sure that that's meant to be in there. But we'll find out. I'll pop it aside and we'll find out. This is the thing that was wrapped up in the paper and the stress relief. So we'll pop that aside as well, because the dogs don't like that either. And we'll unwrap here. Okay, so this is, I'm thinking it's like a little trinket jar, or a trinket tray, which I think is really cute, and it says strong on the front, and it's in this sort of gorgeous green colour, or like robin's egg blue, I'm not too sure. And then on the back it says Lisa Angel. So I don't know whether that little trinket is meant to be along with that, but we'll find out with the spoiler card, I'm sure. Next we have oh my god, oh my word, I absolutely love this art print. Okay, so this art print, if you know me, you will know that this art print is so up my street. It's Poirot. And I just absolutely love it. I am getting a frame for this, and I'm having this framed and put up in my house because that is gorgeous. On the back, it has like an Art Deco design, sort of like a cartouche type thing. And it says mychroniclebookbox.com. But that is spectacular, and I love that. That is all kinds of me, absolutely. As an Agatha Christie fan, as a murder mystery fan, that is so up my street, and I will be framing this and hanging this in my house. I love this. But yes, so the next thing is the book. And this month we've got it in a little black canvas cotton bag. I'll pop the box down. Bump. So we will get into the book. Now I know what this book is, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get to this. I cannot wait to share this with you because it is so up my street. And I'm just going to have a look at it first. Oh, okay. So it's called A Fatal Crossing by Tom Hindle. And the tagline is, "A ship full of suspects, 2 detectives, 1 killer." And it says it will delight Agatha Christie fans, and that's a quote by Ragnar Johansson. I can't believe how gorgeous this book is. I shall read you the back. November 1924. The Endeavour set sail with 2,000 passengers and a killer on board. And then we have a quote from M.W. Craven. With twist after gut-punching twist, A Fatal Crossing really is an ingenious thriller. Highly recommended. Now, let's see if there's any end papers. No, it's just normal end papers, but it is a signed first edition, signed by the author. But I shall read you what the book is about. Actually, I'm going to check to see if there's anything. Nope, nothing under the dust jacket, but let's read what the book is about. November 1924, the Endeavour set sail from Southampton, carrying 2,000 passengers and crew on a week-long voyage to New York. When an elderly gentleman is found dead at the foot of a staircase, ship's officer Timothy Birch is ready to declare it a tragic accident. But James Temple, a strong-minded Scotland Yard inspector, is certain there is more to this misfortune than meets the eye. Birch agrees to investigate, and the trail quickly leads to the theft of a priceless painting. Its very existence is known only to its owner and the dead man. With just days remaining until they reach New York, and even Temple's purpose on board the Endeavour proving increasingly suspicious, Birch's search for the culprit is fraught with danger, and all the while, the passengers continue to roam the ship with a killer in their midst. I cannot wait to get to this. As a fan of murder mysteries, as a fan of the golden age of ocean travel, and a fan of the 1920s, this is so up my street, it's unreal. This book, I feel, was written for me, and I cannot wait to read it. But yeah, we'll pop this aside and we'll get to the spoiler card and the author letter. I'll pop the author letter aside and we'll just deal with the spoiler card just now. Welcome to the February 2022 monthly My Chronicle Book Box. There are spoilers ahead. It is up to you if you read this before you unpack. I am delighted to be sharing with you a signed first edition of A Fatal Crossing by Tom Hindle. Tom has written a brand new mystery for us, set in the golden age of crime fiction, with the ideal plot setting, a ship, so that no one can escape. The 1920s is one of my favourite time periods for crime fiction, and has influenced the gifts enclosed to complement this wonderful book. I love the 1920s too. Okay, so Agatha Christie's Poirot is a golden age icon, and the exclusive A5 print was created in celebration of this quirky detective and the Art Deco period in which he was written and A Fatal Crossing is set. The Great Gatsby was written by F. Scott Fitzgerald in 1925, and I think the cast would have felt right at home on board the Endeavour. I love the quote on the bookmark. It describes the place books have in my heart. You have a place in my heart no one else ever could have. I agree. I hope you make use of the lovely sea green, so not robin's egg blue, sea green trinket dish you will also find nestling in your box. So that's this gorgeous little thing here. I couldn't resist adding the little Art Deco charm. Okay, so it's not fallen off someone's necklace or an earring. It's an Art Deco charm, and I absolutely adore this. It's very sort of geometric shape. It's like a diamond shape, and that's it there. I hope that picks up. Let me pop my hand there. I hope that picks up. It's beautiful. It's like enameled and sort of gold coloured, and I think I will probably use that. I might make an earring out of it. Let's watch this space. Let's have a look. I couldn't resist adding the little Art Deco charm to continue the theme. The dish was designed and hand finished by Lisa Angel in Norfolk. So that's this. I hope you enjoy everything in your box. Yes, absolutely. I would love you to share your pics and thoughts on social media. So that just, yeah, sharing them on My Chronicle Book Box on Twitter, at My Chronicle BB. And then happy reading and all best wishes, Louise. Thank you very much, Louise. And the next bit is the book for next month, which I will not divulge, although I will say that I have heard very good things, and I look forward to that one too. But let's get to the author's letter. Dear My Chronicle Book Club readers, it seems to me that the reason the crime genre continues to reign supreme is that there is truly something in it for everyone. Whether it's a police procedural, a domestic thriller, a courtroom drama, or something else entirely, there's no shortage of places to turn if you're looking for a story imbued with danger and mystery. But if you're anything like me, you'll agree that there's something special about a golden age whodunit. It's the locked room setting, the body in the library, the courteous, almost sporting way in which the investigation is conducted, but most all, I'd argue it's the sense of a game being played between an author and a reader. The knowledge that despite all of the curious clues and scheming subjects, the solution is always in plain sight. That, for me, is what makes a traditional murder mystery so irresistible. It's what provides the gasp-out-loud moments when the murderer is revealed. And it's this that I have tried to capture in A Fatal Crossing. Set on board a 1920s cruise liner bound for New York, A Fatal Crossing tells the story of Timothy Birch, a ship's officer forced to accompany an irritable detective in his investigation after the body of a passenger is discovered on deck. Think Agatha Christie meets Titanic, and you'll be on the right track. It's a book that I've wanted to write for over a decade now, having stumbled on the idea during my final year at school, and I can't tell you what joy it brings me to welcome you aboard the endeavour as you delve into this mystery of mine and you roam from the grandeur of first class and the windswept promenades of the officers to the officers' quarters and even the gloom of the cargo hold. I hope you will find all that I've come to love in a golden age whodunit. I hope this book thrills, that it baffles, and perhaps most importantly, that it keeps you guessing right until the bitter end. Best wishes, Tom Hindle. I cannot wait to read this book. Like I said earlier, I feel this book may have been written for me because it has everything that I love in one gorgeous package. In one gorgeous package. That's the right word. But yes, A Fatal Crossing by Tom Hindle. I have to read it. It's a chunker, but I have to read it immediately. It's gorgeous, it's just beautiful, and I can't wait. But before I go off on a tangent and digress all over the place, I shall say thank you so much for watching. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have so much fun doing it. Whatever you're reading, I hope you love it. Stay fabulous, be amazing, be yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye-bye.